Hi, everybody. So this is a picture of us lobbying in Ottawa to the federal government last November. But I'd like to start with telling you my story. Climate change is something that I actually ended up presenting almost everybody for. I first learned about it in grade 2. And one of the first things I learned, you probably know this, but our burning of fossil fuels as a society is causing an accumulation of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. And that atmosphere is really just a thin shell of air that surrounds our Earth. And this accumulation and this resulting climate change has actually unfolded over my life and caused me a lot of anxiety. In 2010, we had our Vancouver Winter Olympics, and I felt personally embarrassed because there wasn't enough snow on the slopes of Cyprus, and we had to ship it from other parts of the mountains in order to host our events. In 2015, during the summer, there was a drought that really affected BC, and there were forest fires that blew all their smoke over Vancouver, and it gave the city this apocalyptic look that you see here. And all this really didn't sit well with me because in the face of climate change, I chose to see this inaction and apathy towards it. That all changed when I was speaking with my partner back then, and he told me, "Why does everything have to be so bad to you?" And it really struck me because it's a question I had asked myself before. So I went to bed that night and I ended up asking myself, and a thought came to me. It's that I was being hard on others because I was being hard on myself for living a privileged lifestyle and not thinking that I was doing it enough. So I ended up forgiving myself that night, and I ended up volunteering for Citizens Climate Lobby, or CCL. And CCL has two aims. One is to create the political will for a sustainable future. Ever since we've started burning fossil fuels, the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere has been going up and up and up. And we want to curb that, and we want to stop it by advocating for a long-term climate solution called carbon fee and dividend, which will actually help lower and middle-income people. And the second aim of CCL is to empower others to unleash their personal and political power. So we do this by providing a framework for you to have resources and a network to talk about this one climate solution and to advocate for it together. So please join us in this effort, because I truly believe that when we think clearly and we act out of love, we can literally change the world. Thank you.